My friend passed away the other day, and his mom texted me saying, hey, could you send some pictures of you with him? Because she wanted to have pictures of him with all of his friends shown at his funeral. So I was like, yeah, of course. So I started scrolling through my phone, and it was at that moment where I realized me and my friend in our 13 years of friendship have never taken a picture together. We were good friends too. One time a raccoon was chasing me, and he grabbed it and threw it like a frisbee to save me. I guess it's just true what they say about guy friends not taking pictures with each other. And don't get mad at me for laughing, okay? Because even his mom thought this was funny.
Once a young woman came home to find her house empty. She went to the kitchen to get a snack and found a sticky note left on the fridge. But as soon as she looked at it, she realized something was strange about it. It said there is someone in the house. Assuming it could be her brother, she said that's really funny, but the prank's over. No one answered. She walked towards the door, but it was locked. Then she turned around and on the table was another sticky note. It said, you're not going anywhere. She began to feel scared. She opened the kitchen drawer to try to find something to defend herself, but the drawer was completely emptied. Inside was another sticky note, you shouldn't play with sharp things. She ran upstairs to her bedroom and locked the door, and quickly called the police and begged them to come as soon as possible. Then all of a sudden the TV turned on by itself. It was loud and static, but on the screen was another note. Now I have you where I want you. This time the young woman began screaming. Soon the police found her in a corner crying in fear. They searched the house and found no one there. But as soon as the young woman stood up and tried to leave, police found something horrifying. An officer took off a note stuck on the young woman's back and handed it to her. It said, I was this close.
There was this kid in our cafeteria who could only eat certain foods because of severe allergies. He always sat alone with his special lunch from home, reading comics. These jerks from the basketball team thought it would be funny to accidentally spill their food on his lunch every day. They'd bump his table and laugh while he just sat there, unable to eat anything. Our lunch monitor didn't do much, just told them to be more careful while trying not to upset the star players. But one day, the entire chess club, all 12 of them, showed up with identical lunches to his. Same containers, same food, everything. When the basketball guys came over to do their usual routine, they couldn't tell which lunch belonged to who. The next day, the robotics club joined in, then the band kids. Within a week, half the cafeteria was bringing the same exact lunch. The basketball guys tried their trick once more, but ended up ruining the lunch of their coach's daughter instead. That was the last straw. Now our cafeteria has an allergy section where kids can eat safely. And that kid who used to sit alone, he's teaching the chess club how to play Dungeons and Dragons during lunch.
My parents have very selective hearing. I would be there minding my own business, doing my own thing, right? And then I would hear my mom screaming my names from the bottom of the stairs. So I would go like, what? Really loudly. And so many times, but she literally wouldn't be able to hear me. Then I would have to go down and my mom would just be there asking, oh, what are you doing? But when it's like 2 a.m. in the morning and I'm calling my friends, whispering, barely making a sound, basically just breathing, she would already be storming to my bedroom, half asleep, yelling at me to shut up. How does this work?